So we're gonna test drive this Porsche. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the front end on this one.
Well, it's a 997.
It looks really nice.
Well, it's like the turbo that we were just in.
You said this is 400 horsepower?
Well, now it is. Now it is. It's a 4.0 liter. This was a
4.0.
Yeah, this was a 3.6.
And stands is how much? 4.3.
Oh, that's completely different engine search. This is NA. This is completely different design.
So the 997. What's the difference between the 911?
The 997 is just a generation of the car.
Just a generation, right?
The looks. So you got the round lights. It's a chassis. Series of the car. You know, the 996 is going to have the generation 1 and 2.
But this is a beautiful car.
Oh yeah, it's a very nice car.
It's not as good as looking as yours, but it's a heritage. Like it's a really nice.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have the leather dash, none of that stuff.
Well, I still like it. It looks still really nice. It still looks incredible.
It's civilized. I see it pulls right away.
It drives really nicely.
Yeah.
I like how it drives. And I could tell the clutch is really just like normal on here.
Smooth, yeah. I'll take it for a spin.
So this is pretty much a daily driver.
But
like
this thing is, if you buy one of these, build an engine, this is already a race engine.
This is a race engine.
NA. Naturally aspirated.
So, with this one being 400 horsepower, it's obviously a lot of horses in this thing.
Yeah, it's good.
Can I get 400 horsepower out of the Cayman? If you get an S1?
If you build it to a 4.0, yeah.
If you build it to a 4.0, like you're talking about boring it out?
Boring it out, building the engine completely, putting the tune on it.
Isn't that already nearly 350 horsepower though? Stock?
Ah, it's less than that.
Really? I thought it was right around there.
300s.
I kind of thought maybe some bolt-ons
Won't help you much, you'll need a tune.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, of course, you definitely need a tune.
Yeah, bolt-ons are on the NA cars, don't do much. You gotta do the intakes, you gotta do the actual boring of the engine. Big boy builds. And you get some real power.
This is a really nice car. Like it drives fast. I know you haven't like floored this yet, but this definitely feels like a nice car. I could feel there's power in it.
Yeah, it's a civilized.
Yeah, it's a civilized type of power for sure. What do you think the 0 to 60 on this thing?
It's gonna be around like probably around 4.2.
4.2?
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, this is fast.
No, it's quick. For a naturally aspirated car, it's a lot of.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, isn't the Cayman 5.0 0 to 60? I've seen the different numbers.
Depends which
5.7 and 5.
Yeah, they're like around the 4.8 mark.
But that's not bad.
Oh, that's for a little engine like that.
That's not bad, yeah. But I'm thinking that even for a 6-cylinder, I mean, look what Nissan GTR, for instance, did with a 6. Like, I'm thinking there's got to be some, you know, this is a Porsche we're talking about, so you should be able to pull a lot more horsepower out of that engine.
Yeah, it's nice.
So do you think, like, with the tune, just the tune alone, like maybe some other things? Like
Tune is not going to give you a lot. You're going to maybe could squeeze 25 horsepower out of tune.
25.
That's it. Yeah, all the stuff you buy.
That's it, really?
Yeah, because it's a naturally aspirated. There's really, you know, it's atmospheric pressure. So, I mean, anything NA, you got to go big bores, you know, big pistons.
Is it going to be expensive to try to make it
lightweight
faster?
Flywheel.
Is it even worth it at that point if you're not
Depends how
charging
much money you got to spend and what you want to do with it. It's worth to get a 911 turbo, and then sky's the limit with that car.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can build it to where you want it, how you want it, or you're limited with a naturally aspirated. And no, you don't want to put a turbo in the natural.
I think with the Cayman, like what I like about that, it's not its speed. I like the styling. I like that it's a daily driver, and it's still got some oomph if you need it, you know. And it's fuel efficient. But I do think that maybe if you want like a racing engine, then buy like something like this and then build a racing engine.
Well, this one failed. 2008. This is the non-DFI engine. This one failed, had a cylinder failure, so the customer built it up, had it built up. He wanted to have a reliable bulletproof car. So right now we're breaking it in. So we got to drive 125 miles to break in the engine fully before we give it back to the customer.
Right.
So that's what we're doing. That's why we're not even going to rev over 6. We're not even going to get to the 6,000 RPM mark. But yeah, once it's broken in, it's going to be a reliable car. It's got nickel steel cylinders, billet inserts, billet cylinders with nickel steel coating, which is the strongest coating you can have on a cylinder wall.
When you say coating, is it like a stock coating or is this a coating you put on?
Nickel steel coating. It's a special coating, special process. It's like an electrical process that actually adheres.
Can you do that?
No.
Or this is
a special plating company does that.
Okay.
No. Yeah, that stuff gets sent out.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you get it. You have a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, but that's not worth it because there's a lot of equipment to do nickel steel coating.
It's getting dark quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back that way. This guy doesn't want to go, does he?
Nope. But I do like the interior. This is really nice. It's also got a back seat.
This is a very premium car, you know.
It is.
Compared to your other one.
What is this? What is this one run?
What, brand new?
No, like right now, like in this condition, like not with this engine. Let's just say stock engine.
Well, 40 grand.
40 grand.
40 something, yeah.
Still a pretty penny.
Well, it's Porsche, you know.
I think
now it's gonna be way more because now it's like a built car, reliable as heck, no issues.
Which one would you rather have if you had to choose just one? Would you choose this or like a Cayman, like 2009 Cayman S?
Cayman is just affordable compared to this car. You know, that's why I was telling you about the Cayman.
It looks different.
Well, it's a different looking car. It's a completely different car. It's hard. Caymans are very nimble. They're very like small feeling. They don't have. I
love that about them.
But a 911 is everything but more. It's everything that a Cayman has as far as performance, but more. You know, so pretty much a Cayman is this car is a little brother.
Yeah.
You know, so if you want to not break the bank and just kind of have a car you can just tote around with it around town and have a good time with and have a decent amount of horsepower.
Yeah, I want to have like a car like that, and I do want to have a car that's a track car because I actually do want to go racing in South Carolina. We have a lot of race trucks, so I would actually like to participate in that. It just to me would be really fun.
Yeah, I already warmed it up, so I'll show you how this thing goes.
Definitely, man. Compared to stands, like you can tell, this is twice as slower.
Oh shoot, twice. It's like 5 times slower.
Maybe 5 times. Like this is fun. Like this is definitely like a car. Like I like this. This is definitely fast, but this is, you could tell the difference for sure. Like Stan's car, like man, it feels like you could just take that to the track all day long.
Well, this car is fast until you get into this car.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I should have gave you a ride.
Well, you told me my Cayman that it's not gonna compare.
Oh, it's gonna be slower than this.
Yeah,
right?
of course, it's even slower than this. But I'm okay with it. It's like if I'm not taking it to the track, it's not like I'm gonna like take it on the highway and race it.
Cayman's nice. You can get a GT4 Cayman.
GT4?
Yeah, 4.0.
4.0?
Oh yeah.
Is that a 6-cylinder still? Or?
It's a little race car. Oh, they're all flat 6s.
Okay, and
once you get the new ones,
they're getting a 4 out of the 6.
All of these are 6-cylinders.
Right. This is 6?
They're all flat 6.
What about stuff?
Flat 6.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, they're all flat 6.
I thought that's an 8-cylinder.
Nah, they don't do 8 cylinders. None of these ones. You don't need 8 cylinders. Not for
Man, that's so much speed out of the 6-cylinder.
Well, it's a flat 6. It's a horizontal engine.
Of course.
It's low center of gravity. These engines can make a lot of power. You know,
That is
they can't
crazy.
fit an inline 6, so you got to do a flat 6 in these. That's not,
So if I get a 4 Cayman, it's got a lot of potential. Let's say something happened to the engine, I need to
oh, you can build them up, dude.
build it up.
You got money to build it, you can make it really nice.
But I haven't seen a 4 though. I think I've seen a 3.4. Is that a 3.4 or like a different one? Because I'm a little bit confused.
Cayman?
Yeah, they have
got
a
3.4.
3.4. So I've seen a 3.4. I've seen a 2.7. I haven't seen the 4 yet. Is that like more rare or something?
3.4 is not rare.
I mean, not 3. No, 3.4 I've seen, but the 4.0.
Oh, that's GT4. I mean, GT4 Cayman. That's gonna be the.
Is it a different styling?
No, it's gonna have the body kit, big bore engine, 400 something horsepower.
So it's actually called GT4.
GT4, Cayman GT4.
Okay.
It's for the track.
Yeah, handling is beautiful. Yeah, this is great. Definitely doesn't have the G-forces of that other one. Like this is still feels.
This is 3 times.
It feels really racy, but
this is 3 times as slow.
But it's really nimble. It's really incredible. Like this one is just. It seems like it just wants to go like on the and handle corners and stuff. Is this a 4-wheel drive?
Nah, rear.
Rear.
You see how it handles on the turn?
Handled great.
I had my traction off. I went. They handle amazing.
Yeah, it handles really incredible.
Well, the build quality is what's nice about Porsches. You know, you start comparing them to all the other exotics, supercars, like Lamborghini, Ferrari. You can't even compare as far as build quality.
Well, you would know.
You've seen what I just showed you with the Ferrari and the Lambo. I mean, the Lambo's freaking got shims everywhere. And
really?
I bought radiators that were 20 millimeters off right now. Brand new $5,000 radiators. So
wow.
As Lambo looks cool. It's got nice Lambo doors. It's very exotic looking, but build craftsmanship quality
just
can't
not
be
there.
compared. No.
I wonder why.
Just they're built by hand. You know, the robots here are precise.
Oh yeah. It's like they highly value built by hand, but if they're not that precise.
Yeah, he's got no exhaust, no nothing on this car. It's all stuck.
But this is good though. This is like a daily driver. This is not like something that is going to be like hitting your brain all the time.
Yeah, it's fun.
What year is this one?
Oh wait.
Oh wait.
This is the last year for the M97 engine. Then they went to DFIs, 09.
Mm-hmm.
09 is all DFI stuff. Direct
Really?
fuel injection. Yeah.
So DFI is nice, huh?
Direct fuel injection. Well, they're just closed deck engines where this is open deck. The cylinders are open deck floating. So they're more prone to vibrations and cracking.
My name is Serge Zamaleta. I'm 37 years old. And yes, I experienced success after buying my first home for cash. Back in 2011, I was broke, but I learned to solve problems on my own. Now I'm helping others to solve their problems. I know what pitfalls to avoid to stay profitable in business. Need motivation to be more successful in your life? Do you have Sprinter expedite or business problems? Then subscribe. Let's find creative solutions to your problems. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my helpful videos.